Dr. David Biederbach, Canal Chiropractic Relief Center, continuing our conversation about knees. Today's about knee strengthening. We've talked about stretching, getting range of motion as far as we can, because range of motion is healthy, keeps you from injuries or simple injuries by hydrating the joint all the way through, but we also want to strengthen all the way through. So one is just coming on, pretend I have here a step, like a stair step. This mat represents the step and I'm halfway on, halfway off. And if I'm at the step, I've got the banister and the wall here to protect me for balance. If I have some other step, just try to get something that protects you from falling. We don't want to create a fall. So you hold on to whatever, and what you're doing is you're slowly going upward and slowly coming down. So the motion of going upward is strengthening your gastrocnemius muscles, your calf muscles. It's also stabilizing your knees. It's working the feet, the ankle. When you stretch downward, it's elongating them, so it's giving them a great stretch. Letting gravity do it. Do not bounce. Do not bounce. Just slowly let gravity sink it all the way down and slowly bring it up. How many reps? 4, 5, 6, 8, whatever you're comfortable with. 1 set, 2 set, twice a day or once every other day. Something that's consistent to rebuild and to maintain. So you get the range of motion that we talked about on the previous video. You start doing the strengthening with that. You also can do squats. Squats can be done several different ways, where you're doing it without any weight or some light weight or more, depending on what your comfort zone is. And you're squatting down almost 90 degrees. You're coming up, your tips of your knees are slightly behind your toes. But another way to do it that's very safe for people who are dealing with balance issues is what I call a sink knee exercise. You just use the sink and you hold it for your balance. 1 hand, 2 hands, switching hands, and you're going down to your comfort zone. And you may start off low level, you may go down deeper later as your knee range of motion improves. So what we're going to do is we're going to get range of motion and we're going to build strength of the knees. When you do that, it's very hard to ever go to a knee implant, because the arthritis is only occurring because you only use part of it. And people think, well, it's my age. Well, it's more to do with how long you didn't use it all. If I only use my arm to this part, all of this goes eventually. I've got to use it. Use it or lose it is true. So we want to safely get it back. It took me almost a year to get this all the way back after my injury. But it just takes time. What are you going to do in that time anyway? It's a matter of seconds at a time usually. So Dr. David Biederbach, how do you prevent the knee injuries that are unnecessary, or knee replacements that could be made unnecessary? This is the way to do it. If you have any questions, please feel free to call me.